Okay. Hello, people. It's time for another edition, one of the final editions of the cool thing that we use for the video game system. You wave your hands over and under the sensors. Okay, so I finally have my thing programmed. Finally have my thing programmed. So that what it does is it turns okay, yes, even better yet. I'll tell you about this. The sensors on the bottom are good enough to actually be able to sense the ground. They can actually see the ground, so they trigger themselves. And so because of that, we need a dimming circuit. So I have an automatic dimming circuit in there. So when you turn it on, it waits for 3 seconds and then starts to do its dimming thing, and will dim its brightness according to anything that it detects. So if it's detecting the ground, it'll dim its brightness so that it will stop detecting the ground. And the same thing with the top. It'll because this one right here is actually detecting the ceiling. Oh, it's doing it. You can you see it dimming down? There you go. So my hand is over it this close. Watch what happens when I move it just a little bit closer. Oops. Oh, I was too close. Anyways, so I have it on a 20-second loop so that it will test and see whatever's out in front of it, and it will change its brightness accordingly. Now, okay, I have my hand right here. It's doing it right now. It's checking, it's recording, and it's going to turn off in a second. There you go. It's dimmed itself enough to where it's turned off. But watch, I'm going to move my hand just a little bit closer. Yeah, see? It's auto dimming. Now that it's this dim, it can't see the ceiling, but I'll let it just go ahead and go. And, well, no, actually, this time I want you to see, this. The waveform changes and turns into small, thin spikes as it lowers the voltage on the LEDs. Alright. Yeah, and this LED right here just dimmed down too, because I had my hand over it. Now if I don't have my hand over it, it'll go ahead and be at maximum brightness, which will end up detecting the ceiling. Alright, let me see. How many more things do I have to say? Okay, I'm gonna do it one last time. You see how the waveform is there? It's kind of high, but as it begins checking, the waveform will change and it will start turning into bumps. Those bumps are kind of wide, but as it keeps lowering its voltage, the bumps thin out and turn into thin spikes. And that's it dimming the lights, so it's only on for a small amount of time instead of all the time. And because of that, it made it so that I wonder if made it so that the sensing distance is here. But when I just let it go ahead and do itself on its own, okay, it's doing it right now. It'll go to maximum brightness. We gotta wait for the bottom lights to turn off, because the top lights do their thing, then the bottom lights do the. Okay, so it's done. Okay, yes. So the detection. Oh, jeez, man. Never mind. It detects the ceiling. If it's too bright, it detects the ceiling. Whatever. So that's it. I just wanted you guys to be able to see the waveforms moving down, and watch as the light goes down. That's also representative of our lights. Watch as the red light right there dims down. There you go. So that's it. I'm running this thing at 30 kilohertz because I was running it at 10 kilohertz, but it would make a 10 kilohertz hum, which humans can hear, and that's very annoying. So I bumped it up to 30 kilohertz so that we can't hear it. All right, that's it. Next stop is going to be the anime convention. See you guys later. Thanks. Bye.